Hi, boys and girls. Okay, here we are. Our first week off was our spring break. Our second week off was like a review, trying to get everything set up for this week. We're back at school, even though we're each at our own homes, and we're going to be starting back with our reading, seat work, cut and glue, workbook pages, but we'll be doing it together through videos. The first thing I want to start with is our reading. Okay? First with our big group. If you have your book with you, open to page 20. If you don't have it, go get your book. And mom or dad can put it on pause so that you can go get it and be ready and get your bookmarker. We're going to start on page 20. We finished chapter 2. Now we move to chapter 3, and we are doing the words in row A and vowel I. These are words we already know because we learned them when we read the Pick and Jig books, 1 and 2. So we know these, so they're going to be easy to read, and for your homework, or for your work during the day, you'd read them, talk about what they mean, make sentences with them. That's a good thing to do. So let's look at row A. Start at the top, capital D-A-N, Dan, fan, man, pan, ran, tan, an. Our ending was an, which is a word, but when we added a letter to the beginning of an, we have all these new words. We know Dan is a boy's name or a daddy's name, a big man's name. So we always begin a name with a good capital letter, capital D-A-N. We know what a fan is. We have fans on the ceilings. We have one in our classroom. Spins around and keeps us cool. Man, with a little boy, when he grows up, he becomes a man, like your dad's. Pan, something mom and dad cook in. Kids don't touch them. We don't go by the stove. Ran, when you move really, really fast. Tan can mean two things. It can mean a color, like the color of our skin, or it can mean laying in the sun on the beach or by the pool and getting a tan when your skin gets a little bit darker and you put on sunscreen to protect it. Okay. Now let's look at row I. Bin, fin, pin, tin, in. In is our word that we added other letters to make new words. Tin is a type of metal. When mom and dad open up cans of food, it's in a tin can. That's something to play with because it could scratch you. But tin is a metal. Pin, something pointy and sharp. We also don't play with those. Mama might have to pin something that falls down. She might have to pin a hem in your clothes if it rips. Fin, that's part of a fish. Usually the part that moves in the water like this. And the only word that's a little bit different here is bin. I don't remember having that in the Pick and Jig books. Bin is a container. It can be big or small to hold things. You can put clothes or toys in a bin. Okay? So this is your work for today, to read these words, maybe 2 times each. Tell mom and dad what they mean. Maybe make up sentences with the words. That would be a good thing. Okay? So that's it for my big group. Now I'm going to my other group with Layla, Landry, and Millie. And we're on page 68. And the story we're starting today is called A Wet Cub. And we're going to read these 2 pages. So I want you to open up your book to this page, page 68, and we're going to read together slowly. We don't want to guess at the words, sound out the words. Okay, A Wet Cub. Dot dug a pit in the wet mud. Bob, Dot's pal, ran up. Can I dig in the pit? Bob said to Dot. Yes, said Dot. It is fun. Sit and dig. Pit-pat, pit-pat, pit-pat. A cub, said Dot and Bob. The cub began to tug on Bob's leg. Dot got upset. The cub began to hug Bob. Get up and run, Bob, said Dot. Bob said, the cub is not bad. Let the cub sit and dig, Dot. Bob and Dot began to dig. So what animal are we reading about? Good, a cub. A cub is a baby bear. And who are the children? What are their names? Dot is a little girl. Bob is a little boy. So my group, you are going to read these 2 pages tonight or today. That's part of your assignment. Take your time, all right? Don't rush. So that's it for now in our reading books. Other days we're going to, maybe tomorrow, start with workbook pages also. But today we're going to read because we also have our seat work. And it's a kind of a big packet today. We are working on this seat work with the blue star. So if you have your little packet for this week, find the pack with the blue star at the top. And we're going to start with W. Remember, we went through letter Z. So now we're just studying all the letters. We'll mix them up and just do all different letters every day. So we're going to start by making partner W's. Then we have a web in the middle of our page. What does web begin with? Good, W. You're going to find all the pictures that begin with the sound of W and draw a line to it. You could color them too if you want to. I'm going to go over the pictures now. We have which, and they drew the dotted line, watch, top, windmill, watermelon, wallet, comb, snake, worm, light bulb, window, another watch, there's many different types of watches, and wagon. So draw a line to the words that begin with W. Then lift one page, turn it back. We have a color-coded page that'll make a picture. We're doing shapes. All of the triangles, you're going to color BLUE. Good, blue. Triangles will be blue. Squares will be YELLOW. Good, yellow. And the circles will be ORANGE. Orange, good. So that means on this page you will only have blue, yellow, and orange. Okay. Now flip over to this side. You're matching the items on this side that go with the items on this side. We're going to do one together. The ironing board goes with the hanger, the fishing pole, the stove, the iron, or the thread. Which one do you think? Good, the iron. Only big people use these. It gets very, very hot. So the ironing board goes with the iron, so you're going to draw a line to it. So now you have to match the rest of the pictures with the items on this side. Okay. Now lift the page, turn it back, and we are here. You have boxes, rectangles with different shapes in them. You're going to count the shapes and put an X on the set that has less shapes. Okay. Here we have 2 circles or 3 triangles. So what number is smaller, 2 or 3? Good, 2. So they put an X on the circles, 2 circles. Let's do one more together. We have 4 circles or 1 square. Which number is less or smaller? Good, the square. Put an X on the square. So that's how you do this page. If you forget by the time you do this, just look at the example and they're showing you right here. Okay. Now let's turn to this side. addition. And this time the addition equations are up and down, okay? 2 plus 1 equals 3. Trace over your 3, okay? You can use your fingers and your brain. You can count the little pictures. If you count all of them, that shows you the answer. Put it under the line. Now, lift another page. Turn to this side. How many? On this page, you're counting. We have ducks first. 1, 2, 3 ducks. Find the number 3. There's the word 3. A lot of you already know this. Write the word 3. T-H-R-E-E. They did the first one for you. And I put the beginning sound of every number word on the in the first box for you, kind of to help you. So just count, find the number word, and fill in the boxes. Now flip over to this page. Blends. We have the blends F-R, fr, G-R, gr, T-R, tr, C-R, cr. You're going to look at the pictures and draw a line to the right blend. We have, let's do one together. Truck, truck. What's the blend for truck? I hope y'all can see this. Did you say T-R? Truck? Then you're right. Good. Draw the line to T-R. We're going to go over the pictures. Crown, frog, grill. This is a grill. Fruit, grasshopper, crow. This is a type of bird. Crow and train. So draw a line. You can draw the line to the top or to the bottom. The blends are down here too. Okay, lift the page. Turn it back. Fill in the missing numbers. You guys are great with this. 1, 2, 3, 8. Good. 9, 10, 11. Good. 12, 13. Now these numbers, each box starts with a new set of numbers. They don't all go in order, across the row. They're different in each little box. Okay. Now flip to this side. A little friend, a little mouse friend. You are connecting the dots from 1 at the top of his ear by the star all the way to the number 25 under his nose, his little mouth right here. So take your time, follow the numbers, count from 1 to 25, connect the dots, and then you can color. Lift the page, turn it back. You are counting and writing how many happy faces. Find all the happy faces. You can put a line through them to remember that you already counted it. Put the number on the line. Hearts, sunshines, and flowers. So count, mark, and write the answer on the line. Flip to the next side. You have a picture with 3 words. Circle the right word, write it on the line. First one they did for us is a stamp. We put that on mail when you want to send something to the post office. So we have to look at the words. We have lamp, stamp, stand. Some of these are big words that you're not familiar with, but if you try and sound them out, and definitely look at the first sound and the last sound, and you'll know what it is. This can't be a lamp. That begins with an L. Lamp. This is not a lamp. Stand. No, it's not stand, but stamp. You hear the P at the end. You hear the blend ST. Stamp. Circle and write the word. And I think you'll know all these words. Okay, lift the page. Turn to your next page. I love these. I think y'all have fun with these too. How many fingers do you see? Count how many they're holding up. 1, 2. Draw line 2. So do the whole row. Count. Draw the line to the right number. Now on this page, another color-coded page. This is really different though. It is with words. When you see the word play, color the space R-E-D. When you see the word go, and that's a long O, isn't it? Because I'm saying O, go. Color the space Y-E-L-L-O-W. When you see the word up, U-P, color the word Green. When you see the word I, color the space Brown. Okay? And then you'll have your whole picture colored in. On the last page, it was empty. And if you have a busy day, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to draw something, maybe you could draw something you've been doing at home, something fun, something special you've been doing. Okay? So that's our seat work for today. Next, our cut and glue. You will find this in your packet, in the last packet that Mom and Dad picked up from the school. It's clipped together with a paper clip with other papers too. So we're studying on this cut and glue the letters W and X. And the first thing they want you to do is trace the W's, trace the X's, then you can color your partner letters in the pictures. First, find all the words that begin with the sound of W. Whoa. Glue them here. Remember, tiny drops. Or if you're using tape, tape works fine too. Down here, find all the words with the sound of X in it and glue or tape those here. So that's your cut and glue. So this is all for today. Your reading, your seat work, and your cut and glue page. And tomorrow we'll move to the next packet of seat work. We'll read on. We'll have another cut and glue. Okay? So Mom and Dad will let you know when is a good time to work on this today. It's up to them. And I will see you again tomorrow for our next class. Have a nice day. If the weather's still pretty, I think it's going to be very nice again. Play outside if you can. Okay? See you tomorrow, boys and girls. Bye.